Before we begin, I want to share a brief content note. This podcast discusses coercive control, emotional abuse, and parental alienation. There are no graphic details, but these topics can be heavy. Please take care of yourself while listening, and feel free to pause or step away at any time. Thank you for joining me for episode 3 of After the Quiet. There wasn't a moment where I thought, I'm losing myself. It didn't happen all at once. It happened quietly, gradually, in the moments that were easy to explain away. Early on, I still felt like me. I had instincts, values, a sense of right and wrong. But even in the first few months, there were moments where I acted against those instincts and didn't fully understand why. I remember being at my house early in the relationship. We had only been together for a short time, less than 2 months. He saw pictures of me with an ex-boyfriend and a photo of me wearing a chain that had belonged to someone I had dated before. I didn't have many pictures. They weren't displayed. They were simply part of my past. I felt pressure to get rid of them, not just to put them away, but to destroy them. I tore up the photos, and I was asked to throw the jewelry away. The jewelry wasn't mine. It belonged to someone else, someone who had trusted me enough to let me wear it. I wanted to return it. That felt like the right thing to do. Instead, I stood outside my house and threw real gold and silver down the sewer. As I did it, something in my body felt awful, heavy, wrong. What I remember most is the confusion, standing there and thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this when I've only known him for less than 2 months? That question didn't stop me, but it stayed with me. At the time, I didn't call this control. I told myself this was just what relationships required, that this was my reassurance, that this was how you proved commitment. I didn't yet understand that something important had shifted. I had ignored my own sense of what felt right and learned that my discomfort was something to push through. This is how losing yourself often begins. Not with fear, but with confusion. Not with force, but with pressure. With small moments where your inner voice speaks up and you learn not to listen. Looking back, my body knew before my mind did. The tightness, the heaviness, the feeling that something was off even when I couldn't explain it. I didn't call that a warning. I called it discomfort, and I learned to override it. If you're listening and remembering moments like this, moments that felt confusing, early, or strangely heavy, please know this. That internal hesitation matters. The question you asked yourself matters, and even if you didn't act on it at the time. Healthy love doesn't ask you to erase your past. It doesn't require you to violate your own values, and it doesn't teach you to ignore your body in order to keep the peace. In the next episode, I'll talk about how concern can slowly turn into criticism, and how control often disguises itself as care. Thank you for listening. Thank you for holding this with me. If this episode stirred something in you, go gently. Nothing here needs to be solved today. This is After the Quiet. If you need support, please reach out to someone you trust or a local support service. You are not weak for needing help. You are human. And if no one else has told you this today, your voice matters.